What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We get everything, get the camera situated and stuff here. Hope you all are having just a blessed and wonderful day as I am, because it is going down. All right, so today, want to welcome everybody. First off, if this is your first time tuning into my live, I appreciate it. The content will begin in about 2 minutes. So if you're watching the recording, fast forward for about 2 minutes is where I begin talking about the topic of the day. But let me ask you a question before you do that. Are you scared to get dirty? Are you scared to get dirty? So while Facebook is building my audience, let me cut this screen up a little bit. I got it low. And let's see. Maybe you can hear me better now. All right, so while Facebook is building up my audience, I wanted to greet and say hello to some folks. So like I said, in about 2 minutes is where the content will begin. So as for the first couple of minutes, I'll be greeting people, saying hello as they're coming in and stuff like that to talk about today's topic, which is, are you scared to get dirty? So today on Tips at 2, we're going to be covering some nice stuff that'll get you answering the question, because a lot of people already say, no, I ain't scared. So when you come in, matter of fact, when you hop in here, let me know where you're viewing from. Of course, I'm here in sunny Dallas, Texas. It's still 90 degrees out here in Texas, man. So I'm enjoying the day. I hope you all are having a wonderful and blessed day. So let me know where you watching from, where you tuning in from. I got about probably 30 to 45 more seconds, and we're going to get things jumping off here. Matter of fact, and I hope you all have got the question answered. Are you scared to get dirty? So we're gonna find out. Kellerville, Texas, or Kerrville, Texas. Okay. All right. Well, appreciate you hopping on, Miss Alona. And we are. Let's see. It is about that time. We're about to get things dumping. All right. So here on Tips at 2 with Lyndon, I've been led to kind of do my lives, my Tips at 2 in a different manner. All right, what's going on, Miss Bebe? Anthony Positive Zarats. Great evening, sir. Fort Washington, Maryland. Wow, man, that's wonderful, man. Appreciate you hopping on this thing. And so, just to let you all know, I am not taking anything out of content. Okay, I'm not taking it out of context, from its true original meaning. But what I'm reading to you, I start doing a little bit more searching and doing stuff biblically. So I'm not here to give you a Bible lesson, but this is how I apply the word of God to my business. Okay, so I'm just letting you know that I'm not taking anything out of context. I'm looking at it from a business standpoint on the biblical things that I begin to study. So today I'm coming at you from Judges chapter 7 verses 5 through 7. I'm gonna read this. Okay, so Gideon took the men down to the water. There the Lord told him, separate those who lap the water with their tongues as a dog laps from those who kneel down to drink. 300 of them drank from cups hands, lapping like dogs, and all the rest got down on their knees to drink. The Lord said to Gideon, with all 300 men that lapped, I will save you and give you the Midianites into your hands. All right, so Mr. Marcus, appreciate you hopping in here, man. All right, so that was Judges chapter 7 verses 5 through 7. So let me ask you a question. Are you scared to get dirty? All right, so when I ask that question to a lot of people that come into marketing, say they want to be successful, and you ask that question, that comes down to the question, if you ask a lot of people that you talk to, are you willing to do anything it takes to become successful? Are you willing to do the work that it takes to become successful? And when you ask that question, almost 10 out of 10 people tell you, yes, I'm willing to do the work. I want to be successful. I'm willing to do the work. I will go out there and get it. I'll go out there and do it. And when it comes down to doing the work, it's a totally different thing. What's going on, Marcus? Midland, Texas. All right, man. So you're at home today. All right. So it's a totally different thing when the work begins to need to be done. When things start getting in order for you to do the work. Now, why I asked you, are you scared to get dirty? Okay. I'm going to compare these type of people. The people who lapped, those are the ones that God saved to go into battle. The 300 that God designed for them to go into battle with Gideon. Those are the people, and I'll tell you the difference between those are the people that were aware of going on. aware of what's going on. Now, I'm talking from a business standpoint. Now, they're the people that they have their eyes up. They're looking for stuff. They're around. These are the people that took the water into their hands. And this is what they meant by lapping like dogs. Okay? You're lapping the water. You pick up the water and you actually lapping it like that. Okay? These are the people that are sensible. They're paying attention to the things that's going on. They're doing what's necessary in a mannerable way. They're doing what's necessary in a mannerable way. All right, Miss Kennebrew, what's going on, Miss Sarita? Hey, y'all. I know my wife is on here right now, so I have permission to say this. That's my girlfriend, y'all. Just to let y'all know. That's funny. All right, Miss Pam, the beautiful Miss Pam. All right, so those are the people that were willing to do what's necessary in a mannerable way. All right, they represent themselves well. And what I mean by that from a business aspect, and I give you a perfect example. They represent them well. They represent themselves in a mannerable way. When you go to people's Facebook page, this is just an example. Do you want to do business when you go look at someone's page and you see a whole bunch of drama, a whole bunch of political disputes, when you see verbal abuse going on, when you see vulgar posts and stuff like that, and then the next thing they're trying to do is recruit you into business to tell you to come join them in business? Because a lot of people's Facebook page, not everybody, I mean, everybody has their own opinion, but a lot of people's page tell them a lot. They tell others a lot about you. It really does. The post that you put up tells people a lot about you. And if they come to your page and they see stuff like that, why would anybody want to do business with you? You have to be careful of the content you put out. And that's just an example. Okay, that's just an example. But these are the type of people that knelt on their hand. Those are the type of people that knelt down and actually lapped the water with their hands that was referred to. Now, the difference is the people that drank like dogs. Okay, these are the people that actually got down on their knees and put their face in the water and start drinking the water just like that. All right, now these were the people, when we got to talk about business, I want you to think about this. They're about to go into battle. Gideon is about to take these men into battle. Now, these are the men, the ones that drunk like dogs are the ones that are willing to do anything. Now, when people say in business, I'm willing to do anything, you want them to be mannerable. You got to understand that. These people that drink like dogs, when you drink, when you lap like a dog, when you drink, you get down, you're face down. Okay, you're face down, lips in the water, you drinking. That means your eye is not on your enemy. Your eye is not on the prize. You're constantly taking your eyes off of what you need to be focused on. When you're face down, your eyes are constantly taken off. Your attention is taken off what you need to be focusing on. Okay? Now, these are the people that are willing to do anything to try to be successful when it comes to being business. What I mean by willing to do anything, these are folks that go to other organizations and try to recruit their people. These are the people that try to cheat their way into getting in front of folks. Okay? These are the people that down other people to try to make themselves look better. Those are the people, and like I said, this is from a business standpoint. This is what I kind of took from it as a business standpoint, and I got to switch things over. You've got to be careful of the people. You've got to be careful of the people that you're talking to. This is why Lord wanted them separated. I want the people that lap from their hands compared to the people that actually got down on their hands and knees and drunk like a dog. There's a big difference in the people that you want to work with. Now, when we go back and we look at the people that were lapping like dogs, the reason why I say, are you afraid to get dirty? Okay, this is what it comes down to when people say yes. When you have your upline or you have someone highly respected in the industry that tells you or asks you that question and you say, yes, I'm willing to do anything. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it in a manner of way. You say, I'm going to be that lapping person. I'm going to be the person that's chosen to go out here. And someone tells you to do something so out of your comfort zone. They tell you to do something so out of your comfort zone, and you don't do it. Are you really willing to get dirty? Are you really willing to do the things? Because a lot of times when people tell you to do something, it's not something they haven't done. It's something that they had to do at some point in time, And they're telling you, look, this is what I did to become successful. When I first began, I didn't have people knocking on my door paying me thousands of dollars to do this. When I did this, I had to go knock on doors. I had to go walk up to complete strangers. I had to introduce myself to people I didn't know. I had to sit up there and do webinars that had nobody on the webinar. Matter of fact, one of my guys, Ryan McMorris, said he did a webinar every week for 3 months with not one person on the webinar. But he did that webinar like he had 100 or more in attendance. And he said, looking at those webinars, you never know. So I got to go back and look at those because I want to see what he was talking about. But he did it for 3 months. Guess what? That was that lapping dog. And I'm not calling Ryan a lapping dog, or I'm not calling him a lapping person. That's that person that was putting the water in the hand lapping. They were willing to do the work because somebody told them, hey, man, you need to be doing webinars. Hey, man, you need to be putting up blog posts. Hey, man, you need to be. And guess what? The people that began to do it were the ones that got a chance, that were chosen to go into battle. And guess what? Understand this. Now, see, a lot of people looking at the battle and a lot of people looking at who was chosen. I also want you to pay attention. Pay attention to verse 7. And the Lord said to Gideon, with the 300 men that lapped, I will save you and give you the Midianites into your hand. Okay. Now, a lot of people work first, success come after. That's absolutely correct, Marcus. There you go. There you go. But see, I also want you to recognize it's not about, and sorry about this thing. This thing keeps coming loose, trying to hold my phone in place. Okay, it's not only about, am I willing to do the hard work? Understand that it's told right there in black and white to me. Like I said, this is how I take from my studies when I read. It's told to me, the Lord said to Gideon, with the 300 men that I lapped, I will save you and give you the Midianites into your hands. So if your goal is to become successful in whatever you're doing, and you happen to be that person that's lapping, that's putting in the work, that's paying attention, that's holding yourself accountable, that's presenting yourself in a mannerable way where it's respectful, and you're putting out content that's great, and you're attracting people to you, guess what? Eventually, over time, that success that you want, it's already yours. It's you having to do the work to get it. My dude, 1012, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. But it's you that has to put in the work. Understand that once you put in the work, the success is already yours. The success is already yours. The thing about it is, you got to be willing to get dirty to get that success. A lot of people say, I want to get dirty, but they're not getting dirty. Okay? They'll take their shoes off and put their toes in the mud a little bit, like, that's gushy. That's dirty. I don't have no soap to wash my hands, so I don't even want to touch that right now. I'll wait till I get around something I can wash my hands off. That's too dirty. No, I don't want to go in there and go meet anybody else for my business. I want somebody to come meet me. I don't want to go over there and try to talk to anybody, build a relationship. My goal is not to build relationships. I want to make money. That's how people think. My goal is not to build relationships. I just want to make money. I don't need no new friends. I'm like Drake, no new friends, no new friends. I don't need no new friends. I just need to make some money. Guess what? You're going to be a part of that, the folks that were sent away. Your attitude is like those that were sent away. Now understand. Now you can go back through there and read this for yourself. Judges chapter 7 verses 5 through 7. How many people were actually chosen? Make connection, make more money. You're absolutely right. And people have to understand that, Alona. People do not understand that. They think every person they see is a dollar bill when it's not true. Okay, now understand. Look how many people, like I said, I'm not here to give you a biblical history. You can go back and read that for yourself, like I said. But look how many people, there were actually hundreds, if not thousands of people that were there. And only 300 were chosen. Okay? Only 300 were chosen. So that lets you know there were many more out there. Guess what? There are thousands of people in the marketing industry. Millions of people, perhaps, in network marketing, in the marketing industry. Very few will achieve success because they're not willing to get dirty. Because they're not willing to build those relationships like Miss Alona said. They're not willing to get out of that comfort zone that Marcus just mentioned. Okay? They're not willing to do those things. And guess what? If you're that person that's lapping, that said, you know what, understanding, and I want you to also think of this. Go back and look at that some more. Okay? My mind is turning as I'm speaking as well. This battle, he's only taken 300 in the battle. The people that they're facing are many. There's not an exact number of folks, but there are many people. What's going on, Darren? There are many people that they're facing, way over 300 people that they're facing. How can you expect? It's just like an intimidation. It's just like being intimidated. Look, I've got people over here that I know need my opportunity, and I know if I say something to it, I may not be able to touch all of them, but I can at least touch one of them perhaps. Or even if I touch them all, my idea is to plant the seed there. Just plant the seed there and water it and just let it grow and let it grow and let it grow. But you never over your mouth. You're intimidated. You become intimidated. Gideon is about to take 300 people into battle to face way more. Now, like I said, I don't have an exact number because I didn't go back that far into it to find out how many there were in the battle. But I believe there were many more. You look, it's almost like a bowling ball and 10 pins. If that bowling ball was intimidated, he'd be like, it's just one of me, but it's 10 of them. It's kind of how it was. And so you're looking at this, but you understand that the Lord said, with those 300 men, I will give you the Midianites. In other words, if you're doing your job, guess what? I'm going to give you the training that you need to do to be able to get successful. I'm going to give you the webinars. I'm going to give you the tools. Matter of fact, a lot of the platforms that are given to you, they give you step-by-step things that you can do. And so many people say, I like this step, I like this step, I like this step, but I don't like that one. I'm not going to do that. I don't like this one, but I do like this one. So they go through and pick out the things that they want to do rather than follow the steps of the people that have done it to become successful. So are you scared to get dirty? Are you scared to get dirty? It's going to make a huge difference in your business, in your life, period. In your life, period. If you can just get out of your comfort zone, just like Marcus said, what's a comfort zone? Ask yourself, what's your comfort zone? I want you to think about one discomforting situation that you have that you're facing right now. Everybody's facing a discomforting situation right now. You might not be able to think of it off the top of your head, and it may come to you later after we get off this live. But I want you to think of one discomforting situation. And after you think of that one discomforting situation of whatever it is you're going through, whether it's, like I said, it's life or business, whatever. If it comes to life, if you're afraid to approach this young lady that you want to be with for the future, or this young man that perhaps you're making a decision to choose which way you want to go in college. Do I want to study this? Do I want to study that? In business, perhaps you're facing a situation like, man, I talked to somebody that already makes more money than me. I want to say something to him, but how can I tell him how to do it? It becomes an intimidating factor. I want you to look at that situation right now, and I want you to ask yourself, man, This is that scary moment. This is that muddy moment. This is that dirty moment. You say you're not scared to get dirty. This is that dirty moment. I want you to ask yourself, why am I intimidated by this? Why am I intimidated by this? What about this person or about this situation is intimidating to me? And what is the worst that can happen if I face this intimidation head on? Your success lies behind every intimidating moment. Your success lies behind every intimidating moment. Anytime you feel intimidated and uncomfortable, you go back into a state of that secure moment and be like, nah, I think I'd rather stay over here. But understand that the things that you want stand right behind that intimidating moment. Once you begin to learn how to knock those intimidating walls down, those walls of intimidation down, once you begin to learn how to knock those down, you become more and more confident, and those intimidating situations don't seem so intimidating anymore. You can look at that and be like, you know what? I don't even realize why I was so scared. Why was I so afraid of? Because I talk to my wife right now, and I'll tell you this. When I first met my wife, and I'm gonna give you an honest story, because every time we tell this story, it comes out a little different. When I met my wife, I met her. I was a lifeguard, and she was taking a college swimming course, and I wanted to talk to her, but I was intimidated. Okay, I walked up to her and I asked her one day, can I use your phone? Because I forgot my phone at home. She said yes. You know what I did? I used her phone to call my phone, so I would have her number. And I was like, okay, I waited till my voicemail came on and everything, so I know that I reached my phone. When I got to the house, for some reason, I didn't have any missed calls whatsoever. No missed calls. Her number was not in my phone. And I was like, oh, crap. What the heck happened? What in the world? and the very next day, you know what? I was intimidated by this young lady. The very next day I went and I actually told her what I did and what I was trying to do. She laughed, and guess what? She gave me her phone number. Had I left it at that and not said anything, to now my wife, to the girl that I was talking to, that I wanted to talk to at the time, I would have never actually met and connected with the love of my life, Miss Felicia Bitt, Miss Bebe Loves Pee-wee, that you see right there on the screen. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of love and a sound mind. You're absolutely right. Sly dog, Linda. But it's the truth. Yes, the other side of fear. Exactly. But that is exactly true. When you begin to face fear, and I look at that as a moment that I realize I can overcome anything. Now, I've faced many intimidating situations since then that I've backed down from, which I realize I shouldn't have at the moment. But you've got to realize your success lies beyond that intimidating moment. And once you get past it, you realize. And I'm sitting there thinking, why couldn't I just ask her? That wasn't even tough. She laughed about it and still gave me her phone number. She didn't even shoot me down, talk bad about me, about anything. So understand, when you learn to get past that intimidating moment, you can find that success in whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, whether it's in life or in business. So the question still lies, are you scared to get dirty? And if you're not, boom, step forward and do it. Matter of fact, I will tell you, a lot of people are afraid to get dirty because they feel like they're alone. I'm not going to go into depth about that one because I've actually got another one coming up about being alone and insecurities and stuff. As a matter of fact, my wife and I did one called Insecurities a little while ago. But a lot of people are afraid to do things alone. I talked to a gentleman the other day, and he said he was looking at an opportunity. He was looking at something, but he wanted to do it. But the only thing that stopped him was doing it by himself. I want to introduce you to, if it is business. Now, for those of you all that are on here to kind of get a life lesson, I appreciate you hopping on here. I'm going to transition strictly to business for a second. If you have a business that you're trying to grow, you need some success, you need some guidance, you need that team, you need that support, you need that backbone. I can understand that. Facing a full industry of people by yourself can be intimidating and can remain intimidating if you don't have that support. Okay? And a lot of people on here already know what I'm talking about. There's a community called MLSP that I'd like to introduce you to that can actually help you grow your business and your organization. It's not focused on, hey, come join over here so we can make money doing this. It actually shows you. I look at it as a branding platform to teach you how to grow your business, whatever it is your opportunity may be. And if you need that support, trust me, it works. It works. I can give you an examples of my success. I can give you examples of a couple other folks' success. Matter of fact, Shintua on here has success. My boy Marcus has success. Miss Pamela. Matter of fact, I got to ask about her. We got to talk. Miss Jermaine. Oh, appreciate you hopping on, Miss Jermaine. But there is a road of success. There's a trail of success that a lot of people leave in this community that actually care about helping people grow their own business, and their support is there fully. And I love it. I absolutely love it. But I want to introduce you to something that can actually help you grow your business. So if you want information about that, great knowledge and loving it. Appreciate it, Mr. Anthony. Appreciate it. If you're willing to take a few minutes, I'd actually like to walk you through a system so you can see how this could benefit you growing your business. See, I'm not all about, hey, go over here. I'm not going to supply you with a link and just say, go over here, go over here. At the moment, I can't walk you through it, but I would like to be able to show you how you could actually grow, how this platform can actually help you grow your business. All right. So if you want details, hit me up in the inbox. Let me know. Say, matter of fact, I'd like to know what it is you're talking about. And I'd be glad to reach out to you and we can have a 5-minute conversation or whatever of how I can show you how this can help you grow your business. So that was the business aspect. Well, I just want to toss that out there for those of y'all that do need help growing your business. Now, I will tell you this. Don't get pig-headed and say, I don't need any help. What I'm doing is I want you to, I ask you the same thing I ask everybody else. I don't care how long you've been in marketing. A lot of people been there for several months, several years, have little to no success. Some have great success. And understand this. The one thing that the question I had to ask myself, and what I'm doing right now getting me the results that I want to have? And if your answer is no to that question, if your answer is kinda to that question, you might as well say no. Then I need to be speaking to you. Okay? I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not trying to get you to join some business, another MLM. But if that answer is no, or perhaps even maybe, then we need to talk, because I want to help you grow your business. If you allow me to help you, I want to help you grow your business. So, but today's message, like I said, Judges 7:5 and chapter 7 verses 5-7. Go back and read that thing on your own. Go back and read it. You can read a little bit before and a little bit after, so you get to see and understanding the story. Maybe you get your own interpretation of that word. But like I said, if you're hopping on here, I don't do these things. I don't take the Bible out of context. Okay, I do not take the Bible out of context for those that are hopping on. What I do is I use the Word of God as I read and I study each day, and I show you how I apply it to my business. So I think of it in the business aspect from the things that I begin to study. So just so you all know, and be like, that's not what the Bible means. That's not what the Bible says. Understand that. I'm not taking it out of context. I'm putting it in an aspect of business. Okay, just so that's out there. All right, so if this was a value to you, if you understood what I'm saying, if this was a valuable message to you, throw me some likes, throw me some hearts. I really appreciate it if you understood everything. If you choose to be that lapping dog, if you choose to be the person lapping the water like a dog, compared to those who take your eyes off the prize constantly, put your face down, and you're willing to do anything, whether it's the dirty things and all that, become successful, don't be that person. But if you're willing to be that person that laps and be some of those that are chosen to become successful, there's a share button down there in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. I ask that you share this message out. Reason being, you just never know. Somebody that you're connected with that I'm not connected with may see this message. It could impact their life or their business, whatever it may be. So I appreciate you all's time. That's why I ask for the shares, because I want a lot of other people to get this message and be affected positively by it. And I appreciate everything. I hope y'all have a blessed day. When I end this thing, you're going to see a notification that goes on. You can turn the notifications on so you don't miss a single live that I do. And if you happen to be hopping on here and you still haven't gotten your, if you're trying to build a brand and grow your business and you still have not gotten my new ebook that I released, there are still a few left. Successwithlendon.com/ebook is where you can find it. Grow your following, how to build a successful brand using your Facebook fan page. All right, so I may need to come out with one to show you how to build a fan page, period. Some people have a fan page and they're not utilizing it. Even I had it, and I knew how to build it, and I wasn't utilizing it as much. It's kind of difficult. I may shift some of my lives and start doing my lives from my fan page compared to this page right here. So y'all look for that as well. But showing you how to build your brand, the things you need to post on there, from the appearance all the way to some of the tools you can use, all the way to some of the features that you use inside there is in that ebook. And you can find it at successwithlendon.com/ebook. All right. And if you're ready to become a person of authority in your industry, in your niche, we need to talk. All right. So y'all have a blessed day. I appreciate your time. Tips and tools tomorrow. Gonna be covering another great topic for you, and I'm gonna bring you the word along with it. But y'all have a blessed day, and I will see y'all tomorrow.